Tashidalek, and welcome to the Geography chapter Manufacturing Industries. I have divided the whole chapter into 8 parts, and in this class, we will be discussing the introduction part, importance of manufacturing industry, and factor affecting the location of industries. So, before moving to the first topic, let me ask you questions. What do you see in my hand? What is this? Okay, this is a cotton balls. So what is the uses of these cotton balls? Let me tell you, the clothes that I'm wearing and the uniform that you all are wearing, all these are made from these cotton balls. So this cotton ball is a raw material which is used to make cloth. And cloth is a finished goods. Finished goods means ready to use. So coming to the main point, manufacturing. Manufacturing means it is a process or it is an activity in which we convert the raw material into finished goods. This is called manufacturing. Like I have given you the example of cotton, let me give you more example. We use paper in our daily life, and these paper are made from the raw material called woods. At the same time, we use sugar. Sugar is obtained from a raw material called sugarcane. So, all this activity, all the process of converting raw material into finished goods, all these activities are carried out in a factory or industry. So, it is called manufacturing industries. Nowadays, in most of the industry, goods are produced in a very large number. We are not talking about one piece or two pieces. We are talking about thousands, hundred. We are talking about million, billion, right? So how is it possible? It is because in modern industry, goods are produced with the help of advanced technologies. Advanced technology have the potential to produce a goods in a very large number in a very limited time. Before modern industries were set up, goods are available in the early time, but those goods are limited in quantity. It is because those goods are made by the hand, so it used to take a long time. Now look at yourself. You can see a variety of goods here. All these goods are made by the industry. So in modern time, industry have become very important part of our life. And without industry, we cannot imagine our life. Without industry, all these goods won't be here. So industry is very important. Now in the next topic, we will discuss few points about the importance of manufacturing industries. Before that, let me tell you a brief history about the first modern industry. Modern industry means those industry where there is an introduction of technology or a machine. So, the first modern industry was set up in a country called Britain, and it was set up in 1730s. So that was in 18th century. And soon after that, this modern industry started expanding to the other parts of the world. But in the case of India, the first modern industry was set up in 1854 in Bombay in 1854. That industry was a cotton industry. And 1 year later, another modern industry was set up, and that modern industry was a jute industry. And it was set up in Calcutta. So jute is a raw material which is used to make gunny bags and other items like baskets, right? Okay. Now coming to our second important point, and these are importance of manufacturing industries. Manufacturing industry is very, very, very important. It is because coming of manufacturing industry has reduced the dependence on agriculture. It is because industry has come up with many job opportunities. Because of that, lots of people started shifting from agriculture activity to the industries. Let me look at the data. Okay, India from independence from 1947 till 1973, 75% of the population are dependent on the agricultural activity. But if you look at 2000, it shows that there is a reduction of people engaging in primary activity or agriculture sector. It is mainly because of opening of job opportunity in secondary sector or industrial sector or tertiary sector. And the second one is manufacturing industry is important because of the industry, agriculture has become modernized or agriculture has become more advanced. It is because industry has come up with a new method of farming. And this new method of farming includes use of tractors, insecticides or pesticides, fertilizer, and pump set and sprinkler for the irrigation. All these new methods of farming introduced by the industry has helped agriculture to increase the production or to make the farming more effective. And coming to the third point, that is, because of manufacturing industry, a large number of jobs has increased. Job opportunity has increased. Because of that, a large number of people started getting job. And one of the major problems in India is unemployment. Now, because of increase in job opportunity, the unemployment has reduced. Since people started getting jobs and they started earning income, it has also increased the national income. National income means it is the total income of the population of the country. And coming to the next one, that is natural resources. Natural resources means those things which are available in the nature or those things which are gifted by the nature and not created by human being. And these natural resources are air, water, soil, tree, forest, different types of minerals, right? All these natural resources are utilized or used by the industry to make a finished goods. So by using these natural resources, industry has come up with the different finished goods, and these finished goods has helped us to fulfill our needs. So natural resources are utilized by the manufacturing industries. By using all these natural resources, manufacturing industry has come up with the different goods that I have shown in the slide. These are the few pictures of goods made by the industries. If you look around, you cannot count the goods which are made by the industries. Not only we have a variety of goods, at the same time, we have a different choices to make. We can choose among all these goods. All these opportunity to choose are given by the industries. Since we have a variety of goods available around us, we live a very comfortable life. Now we don't need to worry about anything because we have enough food to eat, we have enough shelter to live in, we have enough clothes to wear, and we have lots of things to enjoy our life. Industry has made our life comfortable and more easier or more convenient. And coming to the last part, that is manufacturing industry help us to earn foreign exchange. Manufacturing industry produce a large number of goods, and these goods are not only used by the people in our country, the surplus goods, the extra goods are also exported to the other countries. Through this, we are able to build a relation with the other country. At the same time, we are able to build a trade relation as well. And in return, we also import goods from the other country. Through this, we are able to earn foreign exchange. So this is all about the importance of manufacturing industry. There are still lots of things to say about the importance of manufacturing industry, but we will sum up here. And now coming to the next topic, that is factors affecting the location of industries. So when we say factor, factor means it is a condition. It is a condition that is required for the location, specific location of industries. Okay, I'll give you an example. Suppose I have a huge amount of money and I'm planning to set up industries. So, what are the things that I need to keep into consideration? 자기는 ngarangi industry ji saje chigla khawala tsugu yue mai khawala setup chi ma chi la jura location khawala setup chi ma chi la dugala ni ti chagin kharila taire. So there are 7 factors which is very much needed for the location of industries, and these are raw material, power, transport, labor, banking, market, and river. So these are the 7 factors or conditions which is very much important to locate the industries. Now we will discuss one by one. First and foremost, the most important thing that is needed is a raw material. Industry should be set up where there is a raw material, because raw material is the first inputs to make a finished goods. So raw material can be of anything, right? So it depends on the particular industries. Suppose I want to set up a cloth industry, then my industry should be set up near the cotton farm, right? Cotton farm. Suppose I want to set up an automobile industries, then my industry should be set up near the minerals, because I'm going to use mineral as a raw material to make an automobile, right? Okay. Then the second factor is power. Power means electricity. Electricity is very important for the factory, because nowadays most of the industry use advanced technology. These advanced technology cannot operate on their own. These technologies are driven by the electricity. So it is very important that electricity should be there where the industry is going to set up. But from where do we get the electricity? Electricities are generated through the coal or through the water. So the important thing is industry should be set up near the coal field or river. And the third important thing is transportation facilities. Transportation facility is very important because of the transportation facilities, we are able to move the goods from one place to another. We are able to bring the raw material from the market to the industry, and then we can transfer or transport the finished goods to the market. So transportation facility is very, very important. So there are 4 means of transportation used in our country, and these are airway, waterway, roadway, and railway. For the transportation of goods, mainly we use roadway, waterway, and railway. Railway and waterway is very famous for the transportation of heavy goods. So in order to set up an industry in a specific location, that location should have a transportation facilities. Then the next part is markets. It is very important that industries should be set up near the market, because the finished goods need to be sent to the market for the sale. For that purpose, the market should be located near. At the same time, the industry owner have to buy the raw material from the market. So it is very important that market should be located near the industry. If the market is located near the industry, then the cost of transportation will be less, and through this there will be a more profit. Most of the industry in India is located in the big cities, this like Kolkata, Mumbai, all these big cities, because all these big cities have a huge market, and it also have a huge facilities there. So market is very important to transfer the finished goods there or to obtain the raw material. And the next one is banking facilities. It is very important that while setting up the industry, it should be set up near the place where there is a banking facilities. Because without bank, industry owner cannot take a loan or cannot deposit the money or cannot like transfer the money or cannot withdraw the money. So it is very important that bank facility should be there in order to have a smooth transition. And then the second last one, labor. Labor is very important. Even though most of the modern industry use advanced technology, this advanced technology cannot operate on its own. We need a labor to operate this machine. So most of the industry needs labor. So when we talk about labor, we are talking about two kinds of labor. That is, we are talking about a cheap labor or we are talking about the skillful labor. So it depends on the particular industry. Some industry are in search of a skillful labor and some industry are in search of a cheap labor. So labor is very much needed to operate the machine or to make goods. So it is very important that industry should be set up near the place where there is a huge population. So that's why most of the labor intensive means those industry which need a large number of labor. These industry are set up in the densely populated area. These are set up in the area where there is a large number of populations. Or sometimes those industry which need a less labor, these industry are set up. This industry can be set up away from the densely populated area, because since there's involvement of few labor, this labor can migrate to the industrial sector also. So, and now the last one is river. It is very important that industry should be set up near the river, because river are the source of water. In order to make a goods, water is the most important thing that is needed. So through river, the industry get water. At the same time, through river, they can generate electricity. So it is very important that industry should be set up near where there is a river. Okay, so we have come to the end of factor affecting the location of industries. And now coming to the last part, that is this slide. In this slide, I will be telling you the importance of the money in all these activities, production activities. Money play a central role while carrying out these activities. Okay, let me tell you from the starting. In order to produce a goods, what are the inputs that I require? Karigore inputs nalola. The inputs refers to the raw material. And the raw material can be anything: rice, wheat, cotton, jute, minerals, right? So in order to purchase the minerals, we need a money. Not only we need a raw material to make a goods, we also need a land on which we have to set up the industry or factory. And we need a labor to make the goods. And we also need a money, capital. And we also need other facilities, infrastructures. And we also need machine. In order to buy all this, we need a money, right? Okay. And the raw materials and the labor are transported to the factory. For this purpose, we also need money. We have to invest our money. Okay. And while it reached the factory, the raw material, the machine, and then these labor reached the factory, they started doing the activity and they convert the raw material into a product or a finished goods. So in order to perform all these activities, they also need a money. And then the finished product is transported to the market. For this purpose also, money is included. Money is needed. And in the market, the goods are being sold. And then in the market, consumer comes and they buy the goods. While buying goods, they also need money. So money is the most important things while doing these activities. So we have come to the end of our session today, and I will see you in the next session. Till then, stay safe.